Previously on Deadly Premonition. I did exactly what you said! And the madness continues. Good afternoon, dude. This is Shadie the Dude, and welcome back to a Let's Play of Deadly Premonition, the director's cut. Last part that we did, well, we tried to continue, and power at my house went out due to ice storm. But where we left off, however, was... Can I continue here? I'm pretty sure I continue here. If not, I'll just skip. But anyway, where we left off, we just finished investigating the lumber mill, which is where Anna was killed. Ran into the raincoat killer. And now we're searching for someone who has an upside down peace sign on his back, who is obviously the suspect and killer. So let's continue. Hopefully we find out who it is. Okay, I'm gonna try something again. I may have messed up. Yes? I know that's where I was, but... Okay. Alright, so my first attempt wasn't going to work, so we're gonna try just resuming. Hopefully... Yes! Okay,
Welcome
good.
back, everyone.
Thomas. Agent Morgan, it's past 2100.
I know that.
Let's meet up again at the community center tomorrow.
I haven't been sleeping much since this all started, to be honest.
I'm exhausted.
I was just about to suggest the same thing.
I'll make arrangements for people to gather between 1500 and 1700. I'll try and get as many people as I can to come, so don't be late. Okay? Don't be late.
I'll be there. The community center's on the south side. I've marked it on your map. Thanks, Thomas.
Well then, see you tomorrow.
How thoughtful of you, Thomas. How very thoughtful. Right. Alright, give me 1 minute. I got just the lining of this mic. Alright, that should be fine. Sorta, maybe, I don't know. Alright. Right. Alright. Well, I'ma do the things that I currently had just did and what I was originally doing. So, yep, I will meet you guys at that community center. Boom. Right. Alright, so we're finally here at the community center. Now, let's get the show on the road.
Greenvale Community Center. Now that's an impressive building. The clock tower is impressive too.
Miraculously, you have a FBI jacket on when the lightning struck. Yep. Sorry.
Zach, I haven't been on stage like this since elementary school. I'm not some tree in the wind this time either. That was a tough role. I was a piece of scenery. Bright red tree.
Thank you all for coming today. Getting right down to business. Agent Morgan from the Federal Bureau of Investigations wishes to speak with you.
Good afternoon. I'm Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Some of you are already aware by now of the tragic murder of Anna Graham. Truly a heinous, terrible crime. I've come to this town to solve the murder of this young, beautiful girl, and to bring the one responsible to justice. Unfortunately, incidents like these have a tendency to happen again. I asked to have you gathered here so I can share some advice in order to minimize the risk of further fatal incidents. Firstly, please, stay away from any dark, dangerous, isolated places. Those of you with children, especially of Anna's age, please, guide your children away from such places at all costs. Secondly, avoid going out when it is raining. Now, I've heard the folklore story of the Raincoat Killer. There is a chance that the murderer is mimicking the story. Women should also be especially careful. I would hate to see more victims.
Huh? Sup? Carol McLean, bar owner and singer.
Who's the fashionably late one?
That's Carol, Thomas's sister. She owns a bar.
Thomas's sister.
Excuse me. So, as I have said, avoid going outside when it is raining. Young women should be especially careful. Report anything or anyone suspicious immediately. The murderer will be caught and brought to justice. But you must all remain on guard until we do so. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Oh, okay. I hear someone pulling the trash cans outside. I don't know what the hell I was hearing on my end. God, I hate this guy. He's worse than the doc from D4. No, the doc is worse. The doc just talks miraculously too fucking
for
slow.
Our sins, we must not frown. The loss of Anna was for that debt. When purple fog covers our town, we'll all wander in hell, I fret. So says Mr. Stewart.
Why must you speak in riddles? This doesn't make sense to me. I don't do puzzles. I don't do riddles. Just be blunt.
Sure knows how to steal thunder.
Well then, Zach,
Is someone else
let's
in here?
ask some questions before all these guys leave.
That we will do.
Agent York, your words really made me think about Anna's death again. How could one do such a terrible thing? I'm still in shock.
Thomas, I forgot to ask. You don't have a tattoo on your back, do you?
Tattoo? I do, actually. But why?
Could you show it to me, please?
What? Now? Here?
Yes, please. This is vital for our investigation.
You're starting to grow a beard now, man. Good.
Okay, if it's gonna help you any.
Well, I'm wondering who G is now, but aside from that,
Did it tell you anything?
it told me that you didn't kill Anna.
Of course not. What are you saying?
You ought to see that tattoo, Zach. A big heart with an arrow through it and Love G in the center.
I don't know when he got that done, but we've all been through the 80s.
Right. Alright. Let's see here. Okay, so talk
Quite
to
a
you and get it
performance.
over with.
Mysterious and very poetic. But I don't think many of your audience appreciated it.
Mr. Francis York Morgan.
Yes.
The purple fog appears with rain, soiling and ruining our town. The evil does not drain. Find out why the town is soiled. Remove the source from which it boiled. Then and only then your case is solved. But for this to happen, to solve the crime, the proper must do the proper at the proper time. It is not yet mine, that is, Mr. Stewart's time, not mine. But if you, Mr. York, find the right timing to chat with me, that is, with Mr. Stewart, may that be. Informative and fruitful, you will see. So says Mr. Stewart.
So, Harry, you know something. But there's some reason why you can't tell me yet. Is that what you're trying to say?
Cut the poetic rubbish, Harry, and tell us what you know. We can force you to talk, you know.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, pay close attention to the signs, the omens, and the premonitions. Small they may be, they still are finds, and helpful to your investigations. So says Mr. Stewart.
Thanks for the warning, Harry. But don't worry. Me and Zach, we know what we're doing.
Do we? Because I don't know. Okay. Let's go talk to everybody. You know what? Because you're like all the way down here, I'll talk to you first. Show the badge.
Good evening, Agent.
You really do look like an insomniac.
Good evening, Mr.
Brian, the gravekeeper. Brian.
Mr. Bryan. I like the retro look. Auditioning for Little Grave on the Prairie?
Anna. Oh, she was so beautiful. Too soon. Too soon to go to the grave. So sad. So sad.
I totally agree. That's why I'm here, looking for the one who did it. Were you close to her?
Anna, her smile, so warm. Anna, blonde hair, so bright.
There's a graveyard somewhere in town, Zach. I'm not excited about the idea, but maybe we should at least check it out.
I want to. Okay, now. I have two theories as to whom it might be. Either the grave keeper person or Raging Bull.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
So Anna was killed. But why does that bring the FBI here?
Quentin.
I have an interest in murder cases involving young women.
Well, you know, man, this might just be another case to you. But it means the death of a friend to me. I don't want you taking this lightly like it's just another case.
I never take anything of this nature lightly, I assure you. I'm here to apprehend the perpetrator who did this.
Yeah, because local enforcement can't shine their own boots, right?
Good point. You can't always count on the police now, can you? But that doesn't mean you're going to capture the perpetrator yourself. Quint.
How do you know my name?
I memorized the name of every citizen before arriving in town. I also know about you and your significant other.
You mean Becky?
Yeah.
Don't underestimate the FBI. We know and see everything.
I'm sorry if I was a little harsh. I want to help, I do. Okay?
Okay, Zach, I'll tell you how I knew his name. He's got a small Q on his hat. That was the only name beginning with Q that I could think of. He was even kind enough to tell us his girlfriend's name. I can read him like a book, Zach.
Let's just hope he didn't overhear you then. Spider darts.
You're York, right? I'm Richard Dunn, the owner of the darts bar, Swery 65.
Richard Dunn.
How'd you like the town?
Oh, it's great. Aside from the murder that happened here.
Yep. Murder just doesn't fit with a small town like ours.
Well, Richard, I'll have to correct you on that. Crimes don't care about size. Big town, small town, just isn't a factor.
I guess you're right.
So, how did you know Anna?
Well, I've known her since she was a child. She was the same age as my son. She always stood out, being pretty and all, just like her mother, Sally.
What do you know about Sally?
Well, I went all through school with her right here in town. I never thought our children would be the same age.
I don't see her here today.
Ah, well, see, she lost her husband, and this time it's her daughter. She's at home right now, trying to make peace with it all.
You seem to know a lot. How long have you been in love with her?
Hey, don't go there. That scar of yours tells me you got your hands full too, right? Let's not dive into personal matters. It'll be better for you and me.
You're right, Richard. Collecting gossip won't help with the matter at hand.
Ready. You! Who are you? What do you do? You're a soldier vet. This will be interesting. Wait, Bill?
So
Bill
you're
from...
the FBI agent, are you?
Oh my god, it's Bill from the Left 4 Dead.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
I'm the general. I fought for my country in the Vietnam War.
A real-life war hero. So why are you living here?
Soldier, this is my hometown. After a man returns from war, there's no place to go other than his hometown. Your little speech, you mentioned the raincoat killer.
Was that a problem?
You imbecile. The raincoat killer's no myth, not mere folklore, not a fairy tale. It's based on actual events that happened in this town.
It is. I'm interested. Can you tell me more about this?
You kids today don't even know how to ask for something right. Soldier, if you want to hear more, you come to my office.
He literally exudes raw power, Zach. Despite the credibility issues, we should give him a visit.
One thing, though. Calls himself a general, but isn't that a sergeant's uniform?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a... Yeah. Just roll with it. Apparently everyone in the town has. Alright, you. You there. Who are you? What do you do?
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York.
Wesley, owner of the gun store called Panda Bear. People
You-
around here call me the gunsmith.
You need to open! You need to open that store!
Was there something you want to ask me?
How
Yes!
do you make
I
a
want to
living
buy
running a
guns!
gun store in a place like this? I'd be worried because there can't be that many customers.
Worry gives a small thing a big shadow. I do gunsmith work in my shop, too. If you got the skills, the customers find you. All
Oh
you
my
need
God,
is a
man.
network.
I should think about it, but now that you... Yeah, she actually did. Okay, what are you doing? Dude?
Oh
Dude,
my pot is getting cold.
Why don't you... Roaming Sigourney, nicknamed the Pot Lady.
Hey, mister, my pot is getting cold.
You
That's
are...
not my problem.
Who?
What are you saying? I'm Sigourney. Sigourney.
Sigourney. Okay. Now, what is the matter? Can you explain?
No time for chatting. I need to hurry. My pot is getting colder.
Why'd you bring it?
Oh, you're useless.
I'm
Zach,
useless.
we've met all sorts today, but really, she takes the cake. Amazing.
You know, if you have food in there, why'd you bring it with you? Why? I mean, if your problem's gonna get cold, you should have just let you have one shoe. Okay. Good talk, lady. Just... Who are you? Hi. What's up?
Hey, good looking. Nice speech.
Oh god, you're that kind. Oh well. Gina the Rose. Why?
And you are?
Oh, I'm Gina. I'm married to Jack. He runs the gas station. Call me the Rose.
You look pretty revealing.
Oh, this old thing. Oh, you should see some of my other clothes. You? Oh, now you are cool. That scar really is a turn-on. You should come to my station. I'll give you a little extra service.
That would be great. I can't believe how expensive gasoline is nowadays. Some extra service would be great. Now, about my current case. Do you have any information on Anna? Have you seen anything suspicious?
Oh, I don't know. Talk to my hubby about the difficult stuff, okay?
This is getting us nowhere, Zach.
Oh my god! He has no clue! He has no clue what she was offering. Let us talk.
Anna was an airhead.
What do you mean? Are you saying she was killed because she was an airhead? Or are you saying that she was an airhead for being killed?
I'm sure she's still an airhead, even in heaven. She changed her hair every day. If she lost a pound, she'd be ecstatic. Gain one, and she'd almost be in tears. She broke many, many plates every day at the diner, and she'd always have a smile on her face. Always having fun. Everyone looked at her and knew she was a cute, adorable, loving airhead. But they would be smiling right along with her. I wouldn't be surprised if the angels smiled with her too.
Isaac and Isaiah said that Anna was a fairy of the forest, a goddess.
Okay, good talk. Did I talk to everybody? I don't know. But I'm taking this. Emily? Do I talk to you now?
Agent York, are you finished asking questions yet? When you're done, let me know. We'll all get dinner.
I am actually done. I came here to... Come on! Serious? What do you want me to do? What do I do? Emily, come on. Hey, what do I do? No. Thomas?
I can't believe you thought I was a suspect, Agent York. I'm still in shock.
Okay, good talk. Emily. God, come on. Please. I'm ready. Seriously, can this be over? George, help me here. Who else is there? Who else is there? I talked to everybody. What do you want me to do? Let's ask around, Zach. Inquiries are the basis of any criminal... What? That's it?
I'm U.S. Special Agent Francis York Morgan. I presume you are the owner of the diner that Anna worked at?
That's right.
Nick Cormack, diner owner. Okay.
I'd like to ask you a few questions about Anna Graham. Did you notice anything strange about her prior to the incident?
Hey.
Nick?
Cooperate.
Are you hiding something?
No, nothing.
I'm FBI,
You're
man.
sure?
I will kick your ass.
I'm sorry, but I don't like repeating myself.
I don't like repeating myself either. Spill it. Oh my god. Wait, how'd I miss you guys? I guess I didn't talk to everybody. Yep, you're married.
I'm U.S. Special Agent Francis York Morgan. And you are?
Excuse me.
Olivia, Nick's wife.
Hi.
Anna worked at your husband's diner, right? What kind of girl was she?
Well, she was a very hard worker. A nice girl.
Did you ever see her acting strange?
Well, not really. But there was one thing. Well, you see, the diner closes when it rains. Many shops do that around here, as you might have heard. Anyway, Anna always seemed unfocused the day after it rained. And came in late, too. It was almost as if she used up all her energy the day before. Come to think of it, that was really strange. Did that legendary monster really kill her?
It wasn't a monster. Just a criminal. Criminal I'm going to catch and bring to justice.
And yet... We're done? Yes! Finally!
Agent Morgan, I'd like to let everyone go home now. Let's go outside.
Finally! God. Oh, that... Do you have telepathy to let everyone know? Or was it like an intercom thing that you did or used? God, that Keith guy is like so annoying, and I hate Jack. And oh my God, why does he have to have like the hottest wife ever? What is going on here?
Well then, Agent York, do you have any plans for this evening?
I was going to head back to the hotel and go over my notes. I need to contact HQ and give a progress report, too.
Okay, then let's call it a day here.
Sounds good.
Contact my office when you finish your report. We'll pick you up tomorrow morning. Diane, the owner of the art gallery, should be back soon.
All right, then. Let's do that.
Hold on, Agent York. We're going out to eat at Nick's Diner. Would you like to come with us?
The diner?
Yes?
That might be nice.
Thomas is a great cook, but Nick is the real deal.
Eh.
No visit to Greenvale is complete without eating at the A&G.
A very appealing proposition. Zach, what do you think?
Yes!
You can always go back to the hotel after eating dinner. Or go directly back to the hotel. You decide, Zach.
We're going to go eat. Let's eat with them.
Mm-hmm.
She likes us now. We got a point. Woot! That's a big catfish. It's a hot dog. Yes, we got a booth with her.
I've been sheriff here for a long time now.
Are you drunk
on
on
the
hamburgers?
worst murder I've ever seen.
Our town is a little odd in some ways, but it's usually a peaceful place.
We had our fair share of cases, but just the regular stuff. A high school kid shoplifting from the milk barn, maybe. Or some hot-headed kids fighting, fueled on liquor. Nothing more than that.
Agent York, what kind of cases have you dealt with in the past?
Not much different from those you've just mentioned. The case I was on until last month, well, the guy killed 7 girls in a 3-month period.
Whoa.
He sawed their heads off from the neck and took them back to his house. He cleaned the skulls up and used them as utensils in his daily life, to eat from or as a urine cup. He hated women. That was his way of dealing with it. He'd fill skulls with ice, cola, and rum. Then he'd down it in one gulp. For him, that was a holy ritual. The question of his mental state was the pivotal point in the court case.
Oh, man.
For me, he was insane. 100%. Drinking from the skulls. Well, that is one thing, but those he had used to relieve himself, he would then just use them to drink from, too. Yeah, that was too much for me. It's just not sanitary.
Not sanitary.
That's probably not the problem for most of us.
What else?
What, I'd still eat.
Ah, yes. An ingenious law school student raped over 800 victims. That was a nasty one.
Thank
Wait,
you,
how?
Agent York. Now, let's talk about something else.
You don't want to hear anymore? That's a shame, isn't it, Zach? I was just about to get to the good part, too.
It sounds like you live in a totally different world. I mean, you're
He
like
does.
an elite agent who just jumped out from a movie or something. In your eyes, we must look like we're just playing cops and robbers. I give up. I can't compete with you.
Hey,
Don't say
gang.
that, Emily.
Okay.
The cases you have solved are all full-fledged crimes. A crime is a crime. Size doesn't matter. There is no big and small. Crimes always have a criminal and a victim. No victim will ever welcome a crime, no matter what its size. So, fundamentally, there is no difference in size.
Well said, Agent Morgan. We work day and night to preserve peace and order in this town. You understand that, right?
Hopefully.
Of course. But still, I don't view shoplifting and Anna's murder as the same level of crime.
Me, neither.
Oh, we're getting
I
deep
never
here.
even dreamt that such a thing could ever even happen in this town. I keep on expecting to see Anna here in this diner, waiting on tables.
Excuse us, Agent Morgan. We should have made dinner a more uplifting experience. Let's call it a night.
Okay. Good night, then.
Well, we know that the owners are kind of hiding something. Well, the owner, the husband in general, is hiding something. So hopefully we will get a crack into that. But for now, I'm just gonna save. And once I do that, I'm gonna call it an end to the video. And spend my $1 of gain. Yup. Alright. Well, that has been interesting. Excuse me. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. And if you did, leave a like, favorite, and subscribe. If you did, I would really appreciate it. It helps a lot. And on that note, I'm going to sign out. I'm Shadie the Dude. You guys have a good one. See ya.